everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm making card number 8 of the February 2019 Valentine's Day card series. Let me talk about what I'm going to be using for this card. This is the white pearl paper, or I think they call it, from Cricut. I had a little scrap here, and that's going to go right behind that here. I'm also using paper from a couple different pads here. This one here was something I pulled out, and I don't know where I put the pad, but another piece here is from this Simple Stories Basics pad, and the one that I just showed you here is from the acetate pad, and this one's really cool. When I look at this one, a lot of the colors reminds me of Easter. Funny, right? How do we do that? So on this card, I'm going to be putting a layer on the top with some flowers, but I'm also going to be decorating the inside of the card. Let's go ahead and get this going. This is a 110-pound cardstock. I'm also going to be using some Close to My Heart stamp sets, or a stamp set, I should say. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this the exact size of the card, which would be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. No need to have a border on this one. And then let me cut the other layers as well. This is the acetate. And I will be cutting this, same thing. The 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. There we go. Now, there is acetate adhesive that you can buy. And I know that I've bought it, and I've looked everywhere in my stash and cannot find it. So I'm going to just use probably some score tape. It's the clearest tape that I have on this card. So it's going to be just like that. Beautiful. All right, so set that aside. Now on the inside, I'm going to stamp on this. So I'll do this one just about 5 1/4. Actually, I'm going to do it this way because I want the hearts to go up and down. So that would be 4 inches. By 5 1/4. And then that's the inside, and then I'm going to do this one 3 3/4. Well, let me make it even smaller. Let's go 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. This way you can see a little heart paper behind it. So we're going to be going just like that. Okay. Get my Misty out. We'll do our stamping. On the inside, I'm going to be using this Hero Arts. And there, I know there's a Valentine's on here. Easter, St. Patrick's, Celebrate. Oh, there it is, the big one. The big one that I, looking right at there, right? Silly. Put this around. Let me grab my ink. We'll stamp on the inside of this. I almost put that on backwards. I have done that several times. Kind of silly. Just rushing and not paying attention. Alright, let's ink this up. That barely made it. Did you guys see that? Didn't think about that. Nice. Okay, we'll clean that up and put it away in a little bit. Let's go ahead and glue this on to that one piece. Now, I don't know if you guys have bought the cartridges or the image sets on Cricut Design Space for the Close to My Heart. I actually bought the Artiste cartridge years ago, and now I can access it on my Cricut Design Space. And the bundle comes with, it came with this stamp set, and then it also came with some chipboard shapes pre-cut, and for the life of me I cannot find them. So I went ahead and cut one myself. Now I played around with it a little bit because this actually says 1 3/4, so I think it's referring to if you use the actual cartridge. I ended up cutting it out at 2 1/2. So if you have this stamp set and you want to use this with the images on the Cricut Design Space. Play around with a little bit first. Let's go ahead and stamp that as well. Get out the Misty again. Okay, this is going to be kind of tricky. I'm really just going to use the magnet. I don't even think I can use the magnet on this one. I've done this before where I haven't had to use the magnet. It just, I don't want those two magnets to get together. I can get them apart, but it's kind of a hassle. Okay, so basically this is what I do. And I hope that, you know, the paper doesn't come up with it, but sometimes it does. So I'm going to ink this up, and then I'm just going to move the paper around so that it'll fit onto that little thought bubble right there. Got some little writing in here. Okay, so you know what? I could even do this way. Careful. Hopefully this will work. I'm actually doing this all backwards, aren't I? But hey, whatever works. Let's see how this turned out. Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay, I'm happy. All right, I'll put that away later. Let's build our card. We got the front here, and get our glue. This card, this layer right here looks like it's going to be too big, but I guess not. You could just do a solid white if you wanted to. I just happened to have this in my scraps and thought it would be pretty. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do for this. I'm going to put this teeny tiny piece of score tape right on the edge. And sadly, I know it's going to show a little bit, but I think just two pieces will do the trick. All right, let's go here. Oh, I put it on the wrong side. Well, that stinks. Let's see if it comes off. If not, I'll just cut another piece. It did! Yay! Okay. Let's do this again. Try to get that off my hand. Okay. 1 second here. There we go. All right, so I actually want it on the lighter side. Lighter side's pretty too, but I really wanted that darker. All right. Peel that off. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now with score tape, once you get it down, that's it, you're committed. All right, so I'm gonna pull out these really pretty, they're like a rosiest pink, which are a little bit different than the bright pink, but I didn't have any bright pink flowers. I'm almost thinking I'm gonna just do one. Oh, that's just so cute. Maybe I won't put any. Maybe I'll just put the white. I'm not liking that color combo there. These are pretty flowers. So these are from Michael's. I love the ones that have the pearl in the middle. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now. That's not necessary. Okay, let me get my glue dots. I've been on a glue dot phase lately. I usually just use my liquid glue for everything, but for some reason I'm switching over. It's mostly because I had forgot that I had these, and if you've been watching my D-stash videos, I've been going through my stash and I found these, and so I decided to start using them. I have them tucked away. Okay, very cute. Now let's get a piece of foam adhesive. This is 3M. I got it from Amazon. it's been lasting forever. And I'm gonna say, you make me smile. There's really not a whole lot more that I'm going to put on that card just because I love that acetate and how that looks. Now let's go ahead and put the inside together. Yeah, I do like, I'm starting to put my paper and stuff on the inside as well. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Have fun if you get this acetate. There's a lot of pretty designs in it. All right, have a great day.